So I just took the tank off and I'm getting ready. Maybe tomorrow I'll take the smog system off, take the carb, and get rid of this old exhaust. Yeah, rejet the carb and see how everything is gonna turn out. The junk is out. Getting ready to plug everything. I already plugged this one over here. It's the aluminum. So now I'm gonna talk about the smog system. Smog system, it's really easy to take off. You just have to follow your lines. I ordered the kit from the Honda XR only, or the XR only webpage, and I ordered that kit, you know, to plug everything, and also I ordered the jets. And the jet was the 55 and 158. And they will send you the chim too. The only thing they didn't send me was the tool to remove the mixture screw or to adjust it. I will show you what screw it is. So in order for you to remove the mixture screw, it has a D shape in the top, and you need like a special socket for it. So this is the socket and this is the screw. So I took the original screw, the mixture screw, out, and I put the aftermarket one. I had to wait, almost a week to get this one. I ordered this one from Amazon. They sent me the wrong size, and then I got an eBay, and I got the right one, but actually I removed this one even before, when I just got some tools and I took them out. So like the rejetting part, it's a little bit challenging. Like if that was my first time messing with the carb. I never done anything with the carb before. Mine was really dirty, like it was green, and so it looks like the carb needs some cleaning anyways. Look at how nasty it looks. That looks really nasty. I have some carb cleaner over here. I'm gonna clean it and change these pilot jets and the main pilot too, so I can't get the mixture screw off from it's a D shape, but looks like it's too big for the one I have, so I'll have to find the right tool. A good thing, I opened that carb to see what's going on over there. If you see the old pilot, and they are all still dirty a little bit, but everything was green inside. So you can see this one over here, it's still green. So yeah, it wasn't that hard to do, but took me I will say one whole Sunday digging through to get to the carb and remove it, because you gotta take some hoses over there off, the cap that separate the oil from whatever. It goes from the airbox to back to the engine. So if you have like an overflow of oil or whatever, it's gonna go back to the engine. So you have to take a bunch of hose from there, make sure everything is clear, so you can access the carb and you can push it out from there. It's not very hard to do. Just when you put everything back together, you have to remember where you take off the other hoses, the other connections. You gotta put them where they belong. You have the drain one, it goes back to the drain. You have a vent over there and the fuel the fuel line has to go back where it was. I have some issues with the fuel filter. I ordered some fuel filters from Amazon, because this one, when I got it, had no fuel filter, and I had some problems one time. I ran out from gas, and I opened the reserve, and looks like the reserve was full of dust or whatever, and it made the carb struggle, and the engine was shutting off. And I was actually on a camping trip. The bike died on me like 3 times, and I said, next time if I'm doing something, I'm gonna put fuel filters. I put 2 fuel filters that they're red, that they look good with the color of the bike. And so today when I come back, I find these oil filter leaky from this gloss. The seal on them, it's really bad, and the whole garage was stinking like gasoline. They are leaking gas like nobody business. And actually in the comments, because I got it from Amazon, there is like 43 comments over there, and there is a couple of the comments where people are saying they're leaking gas. And I didn't listen. I said, okay, I'm gonna go with the other 40 people that they're happy with the product, and I end up with the leaky mess, and I had to take them off. And then I installed these ones over here. This is just, I went to a lawnmower shop here in town, and they got lawnmower shop, they got fuel lines and all that, and I bought from them 2 gas filter or fuel filter. Put one on the right and one on the left, and hopefully that gonna keep the fuel clean. And I don't want any dust, I don't want any dirt inside the engine. And that wasn't very hard to do. It will take a little bit of time. I had to use a hair dryer to open up a little bit the fuel line and put them back in there. It's not that hard to do. So moving on to the airbox. So the airbox, I got a foam air filter. And I opened the airbox. You take this piece out. Give me 1 second. So I took this piece out from the airbox. You get a drill. There is some connectors over here. You drill them, they pop out. And then I drilled few holes in the airbox in the top, so the engine can breathe better. I done what is called the jave mod, and so many people done that, and they are very happy with it. And also I have changed the exhaust, and I got the licks. I'm gonna go ahead and put the new exhaust. I got the LEXX or licks from Rocky Mountain, and they sent me everything. The only thing they didn't send me, it was the clamp to when you put the exhaust, with the header. I had to use the original clamp, and the original clamp was sticking out where it wasn't shutting the right way. So one other thing to keep in mind if you are getting the licks to make sure that they send you the clamp for this, because the original clamp is not gonna work. This is the original clamp. I have to modify it because the exhaust comes with this adapter or whatever it is, like to make it tight with the header. This piece over here, I will remove it so you can see it. This one here. So it comes inside, so when you put the exhaust in the header, it's tight. And the original clamp works just fine when you put the original exhaust with the original header. But when you put the licks, it fit fine. You just need a clamp for it. They didn't send me one, so I have to modify the original one. So if you are good with, you know, modifying, cutting, using tools, stuff like that, you won't have a problem to do that. It will take you maybe 5 minutes. But but if you don't know how to do this, or you don't like to mess with this kind of stuff, so make sure when you buy the, the exhaust, that are sending you the clamp. So I had to take that clamp and, send it like flat to make it to lose a little bit, I will say maybe half an inch, because whenever I was shutting the clamp will stay like this, and it's not holding the two pipes together. So sending that two pieces, you can shut it all the way, and it works pretty good. I got rid of the bolts that they were in the exhaust. The previous ones, they started getting some rust on them. So here's the original ones. They had some rust on them, and actually the thread doesn't go all the way to the top, since they took that half an inch from there. These ones, they are made to stay, until here. So I got different bolts. So after doing all these mods, I can tell you the difference that I felt from the stock to, the after doing all these modifications. So first thing, like, I was very nervous when I was getting ready to turn the start button. I was nervous. The mixture screw, they're telling you to do between like 1.5 turns to like max 2.5 turns. Some of them, they do 275. I started with 2.5 turns. I turned the key, I pushed that start button, and the bike, come right like immediately. And I will show you like how the bike, used to be before I done this, this mod. Come on. It's being cold lightly. It's being... Oh no. It doesn't want to start. Okay, let's see. I was struggling to get the bike started like early in the morning, or if I let the bike set 2-3 days and I want to start the bike, I always struggled to get it going. But with this mod, I'm telling you, it feels like a fuel injected bike. Let's do one experiment. The bucket's been sitting here for 2 days, as you see, touching the engine. It's cold, so I'm gonna turn on the choke. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the key on. Yeah, switch on to neutral, as you see. Give it a little bit of gas, and then here you go. I'm gonna start the bike, see if it's gonna start. So the throttle response, it's amazing. It's immediate. Like, you just turn the throttle and the bike responds immediately. So Dave's mod is telling you to drill 2 holes in the piston, like for the vacuum, and it's a 5:32 seconds. Like, it's really easy to do if you got the drill. Some people told me don't do it. I done it anyways. It feels great. Like I'm telling you, the throttle response is amazing. No, with lowering the bike, even with the 14 sprocket in the front, I can cruise with 70-75 miles per hour easy. Last weekend I took the bike for a ride. I'm not kidding, like I can reach to 90 degrees really easy. I took the bike like in the highway or the speed limit. I'm sorry I was exceeding the speed limit, but I was just trying to test to see the bike how it does, with this mod, and I can reach the 90 mile per hour pretty easy. And that to me it's a big win, because we have a lot of interstates over here, and sometimes the only way you can get to commute to some trails is you have to hit the interstate, or a 5-hour trip is gonna take you 10 hours if you do it all on the back roads and the highways. So here soon, here in a month, I'm gonna go to a camping trip. I will take this bike. It's a rally that I done last year. It's called Cabin Fever. If you want to check them Facebook group, them website. If you are here in the state and you want to go do some nice off-road and to test your skills, and there is great people that come to this rally. I will leave the link down if you want to come and see us over there. It's a really beautiful place to go to. It's a national Mark Twain National Forest. There's so many trails over there. It's so beautiful. If you like to see some barns, some old barns, and some nice old country roads, stuff like that, it's the place to go. I'm gonna link everything in the description if you want to come and see us and ride with us. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking the bike over there, and I will be testing, everything, trying everything. And I'm in love with this bike right now. Like, I'm so excited for this season to be, exploring and doing a lot of riding with this bike. I already started commuting with it. I love it. Everyone like it too. I think I got more attention for this bike than what I did with the Yamaha Super Tenere. So after all, I'm very happy with everything I have done to the bike. If you like dual sport adventure bikes, subscribe to the channel. I'm no expert. I'm no professional. I'm just sharing here my personal experience, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you.